CTV News with Lee Chappell.
Well, sometimes life can be stranger than fiction. An Ottawa filmmaker is set to debut his latest project, a documentary of a man from northwestern Ontario who became an unlikely superstar in the world of Mexican wrestling. CTV's Eric Longley has the story.
He was born Ian Richard Hodgkinson in 1967 in Thunder Bay, Ontario. Now he is known simply as Vampiro, a superstar in the world of lucha libre, professional Mexican wrestling. How he got there is a tale almost too unreal to be believed, including stints as a promising hockey player, a bouncer in a bar owned by Hollywood actor Mickey Rourke, and a bodyguard and bass player for the now disgraced pop duo Milli Vanilli. It's a tale that attracted the attention of Ottawa filmmaker Lee Demarbre, who wanted to make a movie based on Hodgkinson's life. But the wrestler said no.
Because he felt no one would be able to play him, and no one would believe the movie because his life is just too wild. He said, "Why don't you follow me? I'm about to go on a European tour. Let's do a documentary about my life."
Demarbre spent 2 years on the film, following Vampiro through the ups and downs of both his professional and personal lives. And along the way, he was granted unprecedented access to the behind-the-scenes world of professional wrestling.
You get to see backstage the wrestlers perform, putting the show together, and you see it in the ring. It's amazing how to the script they stay, and it's really impressive.
Demarbre also manages to strip away the mythic persona of Vampiro to find the sometimes vulnerable man underneath. After over 2 decades of wrestling, Hodgkinson is far from rich, partly because he's been sending his winnings back to Canada, to an ex-wife and a young daughter that the world of wrestling has caused him to leave behind.
What I learned about him is that, he's got a real soft side, and it's quite touching and inspiring because he does what he does for the people he loves, and the industry, unfortunately, keeps them apart. Ultimately, I made this movie for Vampiro's daughter. It's really to be enjoyed 10 years from now when she's old enough to watch it. Outside of that, it's for non-wrestling fans, too. I don't consider myself a wrestling fan, and I made it for non-wrestling fans who appreciate the art form of it.
The film has been shown at film festivals around North America. Now, Lee Demarbre brings it home for its Ottawa premiere. The Canadian Film Institute presents Vampiro, Angel, Devil, Hero, next Wednesday at the Library and Archives Canada.